Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rebecca, and today we're going to be doing a DIY and a little refresh of our guest bathroom. So I wanted to do a little facelift and add a little more finishing touches to a vanity in our guest bathroom. I wanted to try to make it look more like a piece of furniture than the different pieces of cabinetry. So I'll give the unit a fresh coat of paint and add some trim pieces of wood and just brighten up the bathroom and hopefully give it a nice fresh look for spring. So let's head to the guest bathroom and get to work on updating our bathroom vanity to give it a more finished look. So the first thing that we need to do is vacuum out the inner cabinets, and I'll wash it down with an all-purpose cleaner. Then I want to tape off the wall on the side here, so hopefully I don't have to touch up the paint too much for the wall color later on. And then once I finish that, then I can begin painting the base unit of this bathroom vanity. Alright, so I have 2 coats of paint on the base of the cabinet. So what I'm going to do now is remove the painter's tape, and we can work on applying some trim pieces of wood and securing it to the base cabinet to make this look more like a piece of furniture. Here are the trim pieces I have cut to length already. So I have some 1/4 round trim pieces here, and these are more of a square shaped trim piece. I was thinking of the 1/4 rounds in the corners of the cabinet, and then these square ones to put at the seams where the different cabinets join together. But first I want to give these a couple coats of paint on the surface that we'll be showing, and then I can secure them to the base cabinet. So our trim pieces have a couple of coats of paint on them, so they're ready to be secured to the cabinet base. I'm going to be using a product called Liquid Nails, and this works really well on multiple type surfaces. It cures in 1 hour, and it has a full cure in 6 to 8 hours. It's pretty much just a clear glue, so I'll put a small bead on 2 sides of these 1/4 rounds. So let's put little beads every 4 or 5 inches. Now I'm going to place this into the corner to give a nice clean finish to the side of the cabinet. And here's the other corner where the cabinet meets the wall. So again, I'll put some of the liquid nails on every 5-6 inches or so. And now for the square trim pieces. Again, I'll put the liquid nails on. About every 6 inches, I'll put a little dollop on. So we'll get these trim pieces secured here where we want them. And I'll put some painter's tape on just to hold them in place while they cure. Alright, so I'll let these dry and cure, and then I'll start putting the drawers and new hardware on. We'll take a look at the finished project of our updated and refreshed guest bathroom vanity. Alright guys, here you have it. We have our guest bathroom vanity all refreshed and updated. I added some trim work to the edges and in between the drawers to give it a little more of a furniture look to it, and just freshened up the bases of the cabinets with a nice coat of paint. I also did the baseboards and the door trim as well today since I had the white paint out. Now I added a washable rug on the floor and some decorative soap dishes, as well as some pretty lotion and bar soap and a little succulent just to add a pop of color. Then we also have a nice crisp white towel on an antique hook and a late 1800s print for an advertisement for Ivory soap. And I also have a couple of antique framed watercolors and a Murano glass vase just for little extra decoration on a floating shelf. So we have a nice crisp and clean and refreshed bathroom vanity for our guest bathroom. So this was a pretty easy project to do, and it freshened up the bathroom. I just used some white paint that I already had on hand, and I just picked up a couple of pieces of trim and cut that down to size. They were already primed white, so I just painted them the color white that I painted the base cabinetry, just to give it the matching color, and I think it really freshened up and gave a little more of a finished look to the cabinetry in the guest bathroom here. And then I also have some chrome door pulls for the doors and some glass and chrome drawer pulls that I think give this vanity a fresh and updated look as well. By adding the decorative rug, which is washable, I think it just ties it all together, and we have a crisp new look for spring. Well, I hope you enjoyed our time together while we did this DIY project of refreshing and renewing our guest bathroom vanity. By adding a coat of paint, some new hardware, and pieces of trim work, it gives the vanity a nice crisp look and a little more finished touch to the bathroom. But I hope this has inspired you to refresh or renew a room in your house. Maybe add a coat of paint on a wall, a trim work, or a piece of furniture. Add some new hardware, maybe some extra trim work, and some cute decorative pieces to give a nice fresh look for a room in your home as well. Whether you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate you subscribing. If you enjoy this or any other video that you watch, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. See you next time. Take care.